checked actors, and somehow somebody, I guess the installment assistant said, "Oh, it's Mitchell Smith." Oh yeah, and then I said, "Looked, and and I saw Weird Science, which I hadn't seen."
Yeah, that's a classic.
And I said, "Whoa, this kid is a star, and that's what we need because he's funny, he's good looking, and he's got oomph, and I mean his energy, and
I knew who he was immediately when
he was a star.
Yeah, it was just like, that's that Weird Science guy. Yeah. Yeah. When you saw him, you're like, that's Ian Mitchell Smith from Weird Science. That was great casting.
That was great casting.
Excellent
because
casting.
it was a star, and also he was very good, and let's face it, the
Funny.
interaction between the four, Luther, Smith, Lana, and Superboy, is better.
And it's got this kind of teen movie quality to it, because Ian is always trying to hit on Lana, and she's always rejecting him, and it's funny to see him. He keeps trying, he doesn't give up. It's really funny.
He doesn't give up, and he's charming, and there's always a scheme, but courageous. I mean, so then it was, I would say, perfect casting, and they all were able to adapt to these different kind of scripts, which were different films, like Hollywood, which is completely out of the blue, right? So it goes back into, which they had done.
That was a good episode. I really liked that one. It goes back in time, and
no, they had done a lot of that with Star Wars, Star Trek.
Right.
On TV, and they're actually rerunning them.
I remember seeing that episode. Yeah.
I watched them all the time. I love them. They're great. And Freiberger hadn't worked on Star Trek, but they hadn't been used on anything else. I mean, it was Star Trek, and so I used it.
It was a good formula. It was a good formula to use, where he goes back in time.
Yes.
Yeah. And they did it again in season 2, but
they had a little bit in some Star Trek, a little bit of a different film.
Right.
A little bit, where they go in the past or thing.
It's about like the same time period, and
but we went further, where the tone was different.
Mm-hmm.
A film is a film, a film is a film, a film is a film, and the tone is the suspense, the whatever, the characterization of the picture is different. And the Star Trek, they're the same Star Trek, but they're in the Far West, but it's the same exact formula. Now, in Hollywood, it's completely different. The androids from the future were completely different. Mm-hmm. The father and mother of
Superboy,
who come to Earth, protect them, Lazenby was completely different. So I went further than them. I really created these kind of mini, and we had only half an hour, so which makes it harder and easier, because it's easier to shoot half an hour than an hour, because you got to fill it. But it was hard to have it all in, have the whole story in 20 minutes, because you have the commercials.
So most episodes were done in like 5 days, then? Shot in 5 days?
Yes, and what I was saying a couple of centuries ago, a couple of hours ago or an hour ago, was that, I'm sorry, what did you say? What was the question?
The episodes
you're the prosecutor. Sorry, what's the question? I didn't hear it. What?
Where were you on the night of no? Like, it took like 5 days to shoot each episode, basically.
And they took usually 5 days. I think exceptionally we might have done a Saturday once or twice.